WYFF4 has worked hard to get the latest details from Spectrum after many of you are customers and you want to know more about the internet outages after Helene.
The company is now answering questions and says more than 3,000 field workers are working around the clock to access and repair damages to its network. Our Maya Payton is live in the Sugar Creek neighborhood in Greenville, one of many neighborhoods impacted right now, right, Maya?
That's right, Sydney and Mark, it is frustrating. That's what residents here have been telling me all day. You know, many of them have had power for the past 5 days, if not more, but still no internet service. And they're saying it's not the lack of service, it's the lack of communication from the company that has many of them ready for a change.
I think a lot of people have tried to contact them and they couldn't get through.
We have not heard anything from Spectrum. We've been trying to keep up on the neighborhood app.
But then they said that, you know, they would share information with us via text or email, and we have not gotten one update.
Spectrum now sharing more details, saying teams are continuing to work on restoration throughout the harder hit areas of Greenville and Spartanburg, with over 188 miles that teams are working to repair.
If people knew they got another 2-3 weeks, or it's undetermined, it could be 3 or longer, you would see people bail from their service, and I think that's exactly why they're being very vague with their timeline.
Spectrum also saying there are many areas still not accessible to the teams. The lack of communication on expected restoration has these residents considering other options.
Well, my husband did talk to AT&T yesterday, and that's what he's leaning toward, just because we have no idea when Spectrum will ever be back up. We don't know if we're looking at another week or 2 or month or long.
We've had AT&T before, and we switched to Spectrum. We may be going back to AT&T. It's taken them a long time to get this repaired.
Another big question remains.
I don't know what the rules and the laws are, but if a bill is not heavily prorated, I think they're going to have lawsuits on their hands.
So Maya, has Spectrum commented on why they haven't given an estimated time for restoration?
Sydney, that's exactly what the people I've spoke to today wanted to know, and we asked Spectrum, but in their comments back to us today, they did not include a time estimated of restoration, and so we're still waiting on that. They also did not even share to explain or care to explain why they did not include a time of services to be restored. Here in Greenville County, I'm Maya Payton, WYFF News 4.
All right, very frustrating for the customers dealing with that. Thank you.